Welcome, Libra, to your love reading for December of 2018. So let's check into what might be going on with you. So I believe your third house, Libra, Scorpio. Yeah, third house of communication. So the sun, being a Sagittarius, does activate your third house, their third house, and that is communication. Often learning different things, absorbing a lot of information. Sometimes really hit fast or headstrong on what you feel, what you think, or want to express to your partner verbally. So intellectually, just trying to have things back and forth, trying to clear the air in some way. So it could be good communication coming through, or if it's not, it's really going to activate you for a lot of you. So we're going to see now the home and family as well. When it's not the fourth house, but the third house activates some energy of the people in your immediate environment. So a lot of times throughout the next for the month, Sagittarius season, that means that a lot of people might be coming around, popping up out of the blue, different partners. Sometimes if you're talking to different people, don't be surprised if you might be if they might pop up out of the blue, out of somewhere to kind of shock you. That's something that just came through that scenario. So be careful with that as well, because you might be have unexpected visitors. So we'll see what's going on with Libra in love for December 2018. So we do have the Four of Wands, and this is the home environment, and it does deal sometimes with your mother, siblings, people that you might be around. But this is often a home, a move that could be there, celebrating the home that you might have. So a housewarming, celebration, a party, but often good things happening and a lot of joy. So this is almost like a theme for the month of December. So good things coming through with you and your love interest or partner. So see how that might go. That's a very positive card. Could be marriage or commitment. Let's see other energies for Libra for December 2018. Happiness. All right, the 10 of Cups is showing up. This can literally mean a marriage or relationship that's working out very well. And if it's not the case that these are things that are lining up for that reality to kind of happen. So your partner might be very happy to be around you, spend time with you. You're getting to know them, meeting your family, meeting your mother, father, or whoever you might be around. That's a very good vibe of feeling good, and then energetically kind of wanting to help, wanting to do different things because you're on the same page emotionally, and people, just kind of see what you might feel, and the way that you might communicate could come through very pleasant. So let's see. The person that you're dealing with, what might they be bringing towards you for Libra? They want to play. They want to have a good time, and they could be bringing their children with them as well to kind of keep the relationship a bit more lively. It could be that you might meet their children. Some of you who have not met. That's interesting. I'll never say that. If you have not met their children, they could be bringing them around, vice versa. Holiday season is coming about, so this is either having a child or being playful, wanting to go out, wanting to hang out, wanting to party, play games at the house, whatever it might be. But that's a very good vibe that you might give off. It could be a younger sign, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you might have a fire sign child. Just depends though. But they're wanting to kind of have a good time. So what might your response be for Libra? A lot of communication. We just spoke about communication with the third house. So having fun, calling people, whoever it might be. It could be just you and your partner, but communicating, traveling, texts, playing games, doing a whole bunch of different things. Movement, things are moving forward. So I feel like you're very interactive with other people or someone that you're getting close to or talking to. Okay, what might their response be? So when the Emperor is there in reverse, you might feel, now this interesting. I noticed something with some of you might be dealing with a Libra, Aries, right? And this is a person who is headstrong at times, and they get stuck in their head because they don't want to give up or yield any kind of power. This is power, authority, being able to but in a positive way, stay focused and do things because they've learned different things. Now, if this is what they might be giving off, that's almost like the energy of of controlling the connection in some way. So that is, let me make sure I got that right. So they're, well, yeah. So if they're giving off that energy, they might. I know a lot of things with Libra is that they sometimes get into relationships, and with that being the seventh house, balance, fairness, wanting things to be just, wanting things to be okay. You're on both sides sometimes, and it's like, hey, you be cool, I don't want any problems. That could be in that way. But sometimes you might run into a partner or someone that wants to control you, and sometimes you allow it because it can sneak up on you in some way. When you see all of the happiness that was, flowing through, everything was going well, and then we get bam, they kind of respond in that way. So you might be dealing with someone who might fall into a pattern that you don't like too much, and you got to be careful about that, because then you're going to run away from that particular person. Maybe this is something that has already happened with them and you're tired of it and you wanted them to make changes, but just be aware of them giving off that kind of energy. Okay, so, and let's see what your response might be for Libra. Oh, you have the Nine of Wands in reverse, and that's like the energy when they do this, and if they get too close or don't allow you to breathe, or they don't respond to the shift in energy that you might kind of feel as the month progresses, and you might say, hey, something is off. You might feel like they're taking advantage a bit, or not trying hard enough, or not putting in enough work or dedication. Then you might feel a bit fearful of committing to that person because of trust. All right, that might be an issue there. What might your partners or love interest fears be for Libra? Being able to provide. All right, I feel being able to give, being able to reciprocate, being fair, being honest, and I just had a little a burp. Excuse me. Interested. But being able to share and reciprocate in some way, with the Six of Pentacles being there. So I feel like that financially might be an issue. Not only is the Emperor in reverse something that doesn't have a stable kind of empire, they're not really doing enough to maintain it, or to keep it clean, keep it steady, to be the father or provider and kind of help out. That's the energy of some kind of fear that might be happening with the connection. Sometimes asking for things and getting it from you, but then not being able to pay it back. That might be a fear that a particular person might have. And it's 11:11 on the clock, so that might be really important for many of you out there. So what might be your fear for Libra? What might be your fear? Two of Wands is often the energy of planning and goals, focusing on goals and staying the course, taking a course, changing course, sometimes in a direction that it's almost like changing the course. That's what you might fear. Things will be good, really good, like I was just mentioning, and then they kind of fall back down, and you don't want that to happen. Don't give in to that fear. Try to go with the flow, see how things might go. Don't have a fear of addressing the imbalance if it comes through from your romantic partner or love interest, because if they feel like they can or they're able, they'll make the shift when the time is right, and I feel like you'll know if this is something good for you or not. Now, what is the advice for Libra for December 2018? We have the Four of Swords in reverse, and this is telling you to watch the obsessiveness, being in your head and then being stuck there. All right, we can all be in our head. We're going to be in our head, but being stuck there and being too fearful about what's going to happen with you and that particular person. What I want to do is clarify one card. Clarify the Four of Swords for Libra. And this is issues with trust, issues with taking a risk and starting fresh and trying to find a new avenue to go, doing something else that you haven't done, approaching this particular connection or new one in a way that you haven't done before. And this is again, I want to just let go, having the trouble with doing it. So you kind of hold yourself back and stay where you are. Some of you, again, if you are getting to know somebody or accepting someone back in your life again and giving them a chance after chance after chance, you're wondering whether or not you are risking yourself of heartbreak from doing these kind of things, or risking yourself from getting into a connection, and you've been used to something. It was comfortable, it wasn't the best, but it was okay. But now there's something new, you might not want to change course. See? So I feel like that's what you might be thinking about. So be careful with the month of obsessively thinking about certain things, and because as you move into Capricorn, I believe that activates your fourth house of home and family. So just be mindful about the changes and transitions and getting close to somebody, and then when they get kind of things get kind of bad, then it's like, I don't want the connection anymore, because that fourth house might be activated and you're feeling like, hey, should we move in? Because we always have these arguments, we always have these disputes. Should we get closer like that? You're trying to reevaluate these things. So just take your time. I feel like there's some really good things when it comes to your heart and emotions and good communication from someone. It's not going to be like that for everybody, but for many of you, for sure, there are opportunities to spend some time with the person that you might be in love with, and some good things coming through. And embrace that. Try to be open to it. And I do appreciate it. Much love, much light to you, tons of healing vibes. I do wish you the best. And you can always go to the website to invest in a private reading if you would like to. And I wish you a great month. Much appreciation. Have a good one.